favorite spot. And today is Sunday. I have been starting off all of my vlogs on Monday, but I'm starting this one on Sunday because I'm actually headed out of town literally right now. I need to be walking out the door, but I'm headed out of town for a conference slash training session. Like I told you guys a couple vlogs ago, I am doing things to bolster my resume, and some of the things I'm doing on my own, but other things are kind of rolling over from my previous position, and this is one of the things that's kind of rolling over. I'm going to try my best to still vlog because I want to keep my commitment to do Vlogtober every Friday. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know like what's going on, what I'm doing, and where I'll be going. So yeah, it's in Dublin, Georgia, and I need to head there right now. And I'll be there all week long, so I'm excited. I mean, I don't know, actually I don't really know how to feel. I said I'm excited, but I think that's a lie. I feel neutral about it because I don't know what to expect. I don't know if anybody from my old job is gonna be there. I hope somebody from my old job is gonna be there, just that I have somebody to chit chat with. But if not, that's okay. I'm gonna try to do some networking. Maybe I'll meet some people who know some people or something. I'm gonna take my portfolio. I actually need to grab that out of my bag. Yeah, I'm literally ready to go. I'm packed, I'm ready, my house is clean. So yeah, let's go. I just got into the hotel that I'm staying at for the week, and I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of a room tour. I'm super tired, so I'm just like gonna make it quick, but I'm also trying to whisper because I don't know, I don't want nobody to hear me. Okay, but here's the room. This is what it looks like when you first walk in, and then you have the restroom. There's me. This is just like a basic bathroom. It looks cute, like she's cute. Towels, all the things. And then you walk in and here's the room. It's really nice. They have my name on the TV, which is so cutie. But yeah, it's just a basic room, to be quite honest, like nothing too crazy. There's a little chair over there, desk right here. There's a microwave and a refrigerator, which is perfect. That's literally the room. I'm about to eat and take a shower and lay down because I'm so tired. I've literally been up since 5 a.m. Literally 5 a.m. So I'm beat. I got some hibachi. Hopefully it's good. I will update you guys tomorrow. But yeah, good night. Today is Monday. And it is currently 9:30 p.m. I was in training from 8 to 3 today. And after training, I came back to my room and went to sleep. So I just genuinely, I guess, haven't had time to really vlog anything. And besides, I don't really know what I would be doing if I did vlog. However, I did bring some stuff here with me to keep myself occupied. Of course, I have all of my electronics, phone, computer, iPad, got all the things. I brought my coloring book, so I think I'm gonna color tonight. And I brought a book. What else do I have? I think that's it. So yeah, today was good. It was interesting for sure. I don't know if this training in particular is something that I will continue to do once we're done here, but I did enjoy myself, I will say. I went to a restaurant with some of my old coworkers. They're great. Always a good time with them. But yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of tired, even though I took a nap. I'm tired. I was so tired yesterday. I didn't sleep. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I didn't go to bed till 11. And I didn't really sleep that well last night. So I'm just really, really, really tired. And I don't feel well. This weekend, actually, I started having like stomach issues. And I don't know what it is. This happens to me from time to time. The first time I remember it happening was over Christmas. I just felt sick anytime I eat anything. Like it would just make my stomach ache and kind of like queasy. Not really like I'm gonna throw up, but just unsettled. And that's been happening again over this weekend and into this week. So we went out to eat dinner, and I do not feel well, but I did eat all of it because I didn't really eat anything yesterday. So I'm like, let me just eat something. And I hadn't really eaten today either. So I was like, I need to eat something so that I'm not starving. But my stomach does not feel good at all, and I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Life is lifing. But I'm here and I'm committed to the bits. I'm committed to getting y'all a vlog every week. So I'm gonna try to make this one entertaining. And yeah, I don't think, oh, I I plan to go to the gym today because I try to work out 3 times a week. And I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just because that's, you know, easy, simple. And I even set out my gym clothes for this morning. Y'all, my alarm went off at 6 o'clock. Well, I think I pushed it back to 6:30 or something like that. No, it went off at 6 o'clock. I didn't change my alarm. It went off at 6, and I was like, yeah, I'm not ready to wake up yet. So I went back to bed. Funny thing about me, me and God have this thing going on. And I've been doing this for years now, where I'll set an alarm for when I'm supposed to wake up, so 6 a.m. And then if I wake up and I'm still tired or I don't feel like getting up yet, I'll tell him like, Lord, please wake me up at X time. And for the most part, it works. There are times where like it doesn't. But for the most part, it works. This morning, however, it did not work. I set my alarm and I was like, okay, 6:45. I didn't get up till 7:20. And training was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. So not only did I not work out, I didn't get any breakfast. I was kind of in a frenzy this morning. So I feel like today has just been kind of thrown off. I'm about to take a shower and do some activities, some hobbies, something to wind myself down. I just got out of the shower and I'm on my nice, cozy, silky pajamas. These are from Victoria's Secret and I love them. I love a good matching set. Like there's just, it's something very chic about it, which I love. And I also feel like having a skincare routine and even like a great bedtime routine is very chic. So here's a peek into mine. I'm going in with this baby cream moisturizer. Sorry, this baby cream is so good. Take a nice big pump of that face wash and I just lather it up. Of course, if I'm in the shower, my face is wet, but that is a-okay if it's not wet. I like to try to like do this as a little bit of a massage also. It feels so good. It feels so good. Every time I do this, like with a rag, I'd be like, man, I should get a facial. Because I like to watch those facial videos on YouTube or even TikTok of like girls getting facials, and it always looks so relaxing. And every time they put like the hot towel on their faces, I'm like, ah, that feels so good. So every time I do this on myself, I'm like, should I just splurge and get myself a facial? We're going in with the e.l.f. Triple Bounce Serum. This is a multi-weight hyaluronic acid serum. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, I love it. It makes my skin feel very juicy, very plump. Immediately after that, I'm using my Bioma Milky Toner. This one is really good. I mean, it does what it needs to do. I like it. I don't think I would have hyped it up as much as all the girls did on TikTok, but it's pretty good. For serum number 3, this is my favorite serum. This is arguably my most used serum. Also, this is the azelaic topical acid from Naturium. This stuff is so good. I have been trying really hard to get rid of my hyperpigmentation, and I've tried so many products, y'all. Literally so many products, and this product in particular is one of the ones that I saw the most fading with. So I repurchased it because it was just that good. And yeah, I can't wait to see what my skin looks like after finishing this bottle. I do use this one a lot. I like it. She's kind of expensive, but she's definitely worth the price. Next, we have the Honey Halo Pharmacy. I'm sorry. That's so funny. This is actually not Honey Halo. This is La Roche-Posay's moisture cream. I think it's like the triple moisture cream or something, but I had to de-pot it. It's not even in a pot. I had to cut my literal La Roche-Posay bottle open and put it in this because I couldn't get any more out of the pump. So La Roche-Posay, if you're watching this video, you should think about redesigning that product possibly, because it is impossible almost to get like the last third of the product out of the bottle because it just doesn't pump. Anyways, it is now in this. So this is the this is the La Roche-Posay triple moisture cream, whatever it's called. This one is really thick and rich, like it's super thick. So you don't have to use a lot. I like to go in with like a bunch because I like to be lathered and slathered. So I'm so tired and I'm so glad that it's time for bed. I have my heated blanket, I have some cold water, I have my coloring books. It's just gonna be the perfect night and I can't wait to go to sleep. So see you in the morning. Bye. Hey vlog, today is Tuesday, October 20th, and I just woke up from a nap. We finished our training about 2 hours ago, and I didn't plan on taking a nap, but I guess I needed one. So I just woke up from a nap and I'm about to head out to go to Ollie's. It's like this bargain hunting store. I've heard about it online and I've actually been to it before. I don't think they have one close to Atlanta, but they have one here where I'm at, and I'm kind of just tired of being cooped up. So I'm gonna go to Ollie's to see if they have any bargains. The people that I've heard about this from on TikTok actually go there to like buy books and stuff. And as y'all know, I like to read. And so I'm going to go there to see if they have any books. I'm in the car. I just came out of Ollie's. I didn't want to record in there because I don't know. I'm just not from here, so I didn't want it to be weird. But, oh, they're cute. I got literally 4 books for $17, which is unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of what I brought. First things first, I got this book called The Dinner Lady Detectives. I don't think I've ever heard of this book, but I love a good murder mystery and it seems pretty short. So I bought this. I read the back of it. It seems like something I would be interested in. So hopefully this is a good read. And this was only $2.99. I also brought You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. I have heard so much about this book and I read the description and it seems pretty good. So I'm excited to read this and have this because I've heard good things about it online. And then I also purchased, that book was $3.99. And then I also purchased American Dirt. I've heard a lot about this online as well. Of course, I read the description. I thought it would be a good read. I believe this is like a historical fiction, so I'm excited to read this and see what it's talking about. This was $4.99. And then last but not least, I brought this book called Una Out of Order. I think that's how you pronounce her name, Una Out of Order. This seems like a really good book. I read the description and it's about this girl who goes to bed on her birthday and then she wakes up a different age. Like, I think it said 32 years later, she wakes up, and like every year on her birthday, she wakes up and she's a different age. So she's just like jumping around her life. It seems really interesting and like it would be a great story. So I brought this and this was $3.99. So altogether, all 4 of these books were only $17. And I think that's a great steal. I feel like I'm just going to go on a book pause for a little bit because I have been buying books every week. But I just feel like when you could get books at this price, you really can't help but to buy them. And I really like how this time around I got books that I have heard of, but also books that I haven't heard of. So yeah, this should be interesting. I'm super excited. And now that I know what the books are giving here, I'm definitely going to go to the Ollie's that's close to where I live.
I will definitely be back, because 4 books for $17, like under 20 bucks, is completely unheard of, and that's insane. So I will be going to Ollie's when I get back to Atlanta. But I'm gonna, wow, it's so bright. I'm going to take a break to read some of the books that I've purchased so far, because those 4 probably made like 15 books that I have that I haven't read. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break to actually read the books before I buy any more, hopefully. But yeah, I'm about to get something to eat, y'all. There's really nothing around here. I'm thinking pizza. Some of the people that I came with mentioned this pizza spot, or this Italian spot that sells pizza. And I think I'm gonna go there because I don't want anything else. So
today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's the last day of the training. And right now I'm just a little bit in my head because of something that happened. And so I just wanted to vent, to get it out, in case that'll make me feel better and help me stop thinking about it so much. So yeah, we all just went out to a restaurant with like everybody that was at the training, and our training facilitators, they treated us to some appetizers or whatever. And at one point, we were kind of just chit-chatting, and at dinner, the conversation about crying came up again, and just like, you know, sometimes it's really good. It's really nice to have a good cry. And somebody was like, oh, like I haven't cried in a while. Do you guys have any recommendations on like movies or anything to like help somebody have a good cry? And so I recommended a movie that I like was bawling my eyes out on. And I told her, I was like, hey, you should watch this movie. Gave her the name of it or whatever. And I was like, this is like really gut-wrenching. They were like, what is it about? So I told them like a little bit of what it was about, but I didn't say too much because it would have kind of given away the movie. Because throughout the movie, you don't really know until it happens. Anyways, I told her about the movie, and she was like, oh, okay. And then we kind of talked about it a little bit more, and like, then she was like, does anybody get sick? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, does anybody get sick? And when we were talking about, you know, the whole crying thing, it was a really lighthearted conversation. So, and also going back to what I said earlier, I was like, I don't want to spoil the movies. I didn't tell her that in the moment, but anyways, that's kind of where my train of thought was when I said what I'm about to tell you guys. I said, so anyway, she's like, did anybody get sick? And I was like, oh, like, do you want to cry or not? LOL. And then she was like, no, but like, does anybody get sick? And I was like, yes. And she was like, oh, like I probably won't watch it right now then. And then I remembered back to something that she had said during our training session. She had spoken about a loved one who passed away, and that's why she doesn't want to watch the movie, which is fair. Like, I don't have an issue with that, but I don't know. I guess I'm just worried that I was a little bit insensitive in the moment, especially when I was like, oh, do you want to cry or not? Because it's like, somebody might want to cry, but they don't necessarily want to be triggered when they're watching a movie, right? Like, it's a difference between, oh, I'm crying because this is a sad movie, and I'm crying because this is reminding me of somebody that I love. So anyways, I just felt like that was a little bit insensitive, and in the moment it didn't really register until we had kind of like moved past the conversation. But since that happened, I've been thinking about it, and I don't feel good about what I said. So I have been not really debating, because I know that I want to. I'm just really nervous. I've been trying to think about how I'm going to apologize to her tomorrow, because I do think that that was a little bit insensitive, and not intentionally, of course, but I think I'm going to apologize to her tomorrow and just let her know, like, hey, I didn't mean to come off in that way. But another aspect of it is I get really nervous to do like this kind of stuff. So I don't know, I just feel really bad about it, and I don't want it to be something that I'm doing just so that I can feel better, or like so that people won't have a bad taste in their mouth about me. I don't know. I think I sometimes just get caught up in the whirlwind of trying to figure out, like, trying to make sure I am doing the right thing, but that I also have the right motive for doing that thing. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. And I know that I'm overthinking it, and it's probably not that deep. And when I talk to her, or if I even talk to her tomorrow, she's probably going to be like, no, like, it's totally fine. I, didn't take any offense, blah, blah, but still, it's just something that has been bothering me since it happened, and it's been almost like 3 hours now. Yeah. But in other news, today is Wednesday. I started reading my book today. Started reading this today, and it's really good so far. To be fair, I'm only 2 chapters in. When I brought this from Half Price Books, I only read the back of it, and I was like, oh, this seems like a really interesting story. I think I would really like that. I didn't open it up and like peek through the pages. I didn't. So when I started it today, I started reading, and I was like, oh, I don't like it, because the dialect is like broken English almost. And that was throwing me for a loop reason. But I'm going to try to push through this as best as I can. So far, so good. It's kind of sad already. So hopefully it gets better. But yeah, I think I'm going to continue reading this tonight. The first two chapters were pretty short. So maybe I can get to around like chapter 5 before I'm ready to go to bed tonight. But yeah, this is really a chatty vlog. I don't have a ton of stuff to like show you guys or do with y'all this vlog. All I want to say is just continue to push yourself past your boundaries. Push yourself to be the best version of you, even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable, actually. I did some of that today. Looking forward to doing it again tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you just you have to push yourself to be a better person, be a better version of you. And it's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to be hard. But that's something that I'm working on within myself, to just be better, even when it's uncomfortable. And like I said, especially when it's uncomfortable, those are the moments that you need to take advantage of, doing the hard thing. So I'm going to try to read my book to kind of get my mind off of that situation. Hopefully that'll calm my nerves about it a little. But yeah, I will see you guys when I'm back in Atlanta. I'm so excited to be going home tomorrow. I miss my bed. I miss all my things. Even though the stuff that I use pretty much every day is here with me, I just miss being at home.
He's a nice guy and I might let him slide around by midnight, hands around my waistline. He's a nice guy, but I'm gonna let him know I don't waver, don't go. I keep it quiet, move slow. Is it supposed to be a secret? Is it supposed to be something I should keep with? No, I lose all control. I can't let go when I be alone. And in my mind, she's had her time. Send her off with goodbye. You got me running, 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 'cause I'll die for your love. You got me running, 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 running. Don't you know I'll die for your love? Don't get too far ahead. See you up on a ledge. Pretend it's all good. He want me honest. Do well on test. Pretend it's all good. Is it supposed to be a secret? Is it supposed to be something I should keep with? No. Good. I lose all control. I can't let go when I be alone. And in my mind, she's had her time. Send her off with goodbye. You got me running, 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 running.
Friday, and I'm just ending off the vlog today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, that you guys maybe got some sort of insights from it. I know it was a little bit different than the other videos that I've been doing this month, just because I was out of town basically all week. But I'll try to give you guys some bonus content next week. Thank you guys so much for being here. And if you made it to this point in the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below where you're watching from. I'd be super interested to know. I hope to see you next week. Bye.